Dear aquarist, welcome again to my next video case on fish diseases. And today it's about a live bearer. I'm going to talk about the black molly, which was showing a worm infection. And that's a nice thing, of course, to show as a fish doctor, because those parasites are big and nice to observe with a microscope. And we found in the black molly, the marble molly, the Poecilia, a nematode worm infection called Camallanus, and we also found a secondary bacterial infection. So I share you my PowerPoint, of course my details, a lot of them available in my books in different languages, are available online in a link you can find here below. The marble molly, well, some become very skinny, and we had a few losses reported in the last week. But nothing obvious we could observe. We saw there's some skinny ones, and they were active, they were hungry, looking for food, but some were getting very skinny and wasting away. And that's all we could notice, the skinny ones. And some of them, well, we could see sometimes hanging out at the anus, looks like excrements like here. But it's difficult to observe with this kind of fish. So, well, we have to take out a weak one, a skinny one, which is going to die anyway. And we examined it, and then we found this kind of big worm inside the internal body cavity, because the worm came out of the intestine because we collected the material, squeezed it, and then this big nematode comes out. It's a Camallanus. And sometimes we see babies already sitting inside this nematode worm. We also find that the organs were badly affected. Here, we can see the organs getting those clusters, blood clots, you can say. We saw a pale liver. Well, those were not good conditions for that molly. So what we could conclude that, okay, is that Camallanus is something that comes usually by feeding live food or having fish in contact which already have that nematode, because the nematode is a live-bearing worm, and it can spread very fast its babies into the aquarium and infect the other fish. So you have to apply a nematode medication, and in my books I have different choices explained to you what could be used for it. You also can use a functional fish food that helps to fight off nematode infections and repair. And therefore we have our pumpkin seed extract in our Dr. Bassleer biofish food. And maybe you need to treat with an antibacterial medication that has to control the secondary bacterial infection. So details you also can find in my books. That's why I publish them. And you can become a Patreon VIP to join my classes on fish diseases. So I hope this case on an interesting worm infection helped you again to understand fish diseases. Thank you for watching.